trap straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. Hey, yo, talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. They don't want it. I peek, these niggas all sweet. Bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the whip, put it up for my seeds. No care for the IG, just no care. Anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout.
What up, you guys? It's me, Keisha, and I am here with a new Spill the Tea video. So today we're going to talk about the controversy surrounding Allison Holker, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, who is the widow of Twitch, who we know as a legendary choreographer and dancer. He was the DJ and co-host on the Ellen DeGeneres show. He had his own YouTube channel. He was a judge and everything else. And so 2 days ago, it came out that she sat down with People magazine to discuss how her life has been since his passing and her new memoir that she wrote. So People magazine's Instagram page posted the cover with her on it, and it reads, "Stephen Twitch boss widow Allison Holker. He was hiding so much. Addiction, depression, child abuse." And they captioned it in an emotional cover story. Allison Holker, whose new memoir, This Far, details her difficult childhood and healing journey after the unaliving of her husband, Stephen Twitch boss, in 2022. She opens up about navigating her shock and grief, protecting their kids, and finding purpose in helping others struggling silently. And immediately she began to get backlash because people felt like it's only been 2 years. Why are you spilling all of his tea and his secrets? Why aren't you upholding his image for not only him and his legacy, but for your children? Like, what's going on with this? Well, immediately after that, one of Twitch's family members, a female, got on Instagram and started taking shots at Allison. So she wrote, "She won't let our family see the kids. He wasn't an addict. He smoked weed and was actively trying to quit. He wasn't some junkie." Then she said, "Yeah, I don't give a F about an NDA. This crazy woman made me and his actual family, including signing an NDA just to even attend the funeral. She's been trying to tarnish his legacy and refuses to let the boss family see the children, only to exploit and lie on my cousin. Hell no." Now that's crazy work. That's crazy work not to let them see the kids, first of all, but then to make everybody sign an NDA, including his mama, to go to the funeral. Now I can understand her not wanting people to take photographs and, go to the blogs or whatever to try to make money off of it. I get it. But I feel like his close family members, and including like his mother, brother or sister, whatever, uncles, no. Now, other people, yeah, like that's crazy work. Unless the family is toxic and ghetto and we don't know nothing about it, then maybe, yeah, I guess. But like, that's crazy. So then the cousin said, "I'm so tired of keeping my effing mouth shut, bro. You did our family so MF dirty." And then Candice from the Real Housewives of Potomac tweeted, "I'm not going to even say it, but this white woman is doing everything but protecting her black children and her black husband's legacy. She could have kept this in her therapist's office." Shaking my head. Now that's a bit much coming from a woman who's married to a white man. Pot calling the kettle black. He can do the same thing to you. Like, I don't know if this is the conversation you should be entering, Candy Ass. Just go over there and hug your mixed baby and have several. Yeah. This ain't your ministry, my love. After that, y'all, baby, people start coming out the woodworks to get in Allison's arse, okay? So right after that, Twitch's brother called out Allison, and he called her out because a friend of Allison and Twitch wrote on her Instagram, she wrote a lengthy post. Her name is Courtney Ann Platt. And she says, anyone who knows me knows I go straight to the source during a conflict and handle my business. But since there's clearly no shame in being so public, I haven't said a word in 2 years, but here I go. I was there the moment you both connected. I was there the day you got engaged. I stood by your side on your wedding day. I was in your home the day he passed away. I was by your side because your husband was my family. It didn't matter how often we spoke, how often we saw each other. We were bonded forever. This is by far the most tacky, classless, opportunistic act I have ever seen in my entire life. We all had to sign some weird NDA to attend his funeral. Even his own mother, who you treated like garbage this entire time. And let's just remember, you wouldn't have even had a husband if it wasn't for her. You better speak a word, Miss Courtney Ann Platt. Now, this coming from a white woman that's reading you down, so you know this is real. It ain't nobody lying on this lady, okay? Because a whole bunch of they little white friends that came out the woodwork on her. So she said not to share anything or ruin his name as if that was on anyone's mind in the first place. And here you go and write a book with all the dirty laundry, smearing his name and attempting to dim the bright light. Attempting to dim the bright, loyal, loving light that was your husband, my friend. Whether any of it is true or not is actually beside the point. This is how you protect the boss name you so quickly dropped on your social media platforms 48 hours after he passed. That's also crazy work, because who's thinking about changing your last name 48 hours after your husband has committed the S word? Like, who's thinking about going back to your maiden name on Instagram after your husband just suddenly, shockingly passed away? Stay with me, because I got some opinions on all of this. This how you protect his children from any further humiliation, hurt, and despair. This is what you want them to remember about him. You have moved on. You're living your life. You're on every carpet you can get on, every celebrity now you can sit in, every magazine you can be in, and you needed to do this. Get a journal, a therapist, a friend. But publishing a book, shamelessly sharing the pages of your husband's journal, what? She put in... Damn! She put that man journal writings in this book? That's not cool. That's not cool. That's so not cool. Now, I can see if she wanted to write a memoir detailing her life with him and the things that they went to. That's her prerogative. She can do what she wants. But taking that man personal, journal entries and putting it in the book, unless he wrote a will saying that she had the right to do whatever with his belongings. But that's too, I don't like that. I don't like that at all if she did that. That's crazy. So she says, People magazine, what a joke. Yes, he took his own life, which is a fact all of us still can't fathom. And he was clearly having mental health issues, hurting so deeply. And this is your example of empathy, of your love. This smear campaign for a buck is absolutely not what he would have ever wanted, no matter how bad he was hurting, not for a second. You're living, breathing bulldozer. Stick to your own demons. Shame on you, Allison. Shame on your money-hungry team. Let my friend rest in peace, not your PR. Baby, Courtney Ann Platt was not playing with Miss Allison Holker. And this is when Twitch's brother jumped into it, because he reposted her post on his IG story and put no lies told, ... hashtag LLSLB. I don't know what that means. Y'all know I'm old. Somebody tell me. Now, mind you, when Twitch passed and his autopsy report came back, it stated that he didn't have anything in his system, because she said that when he passed and she was going through his things, that she found mushrooms, pills, and other schmugs, right? She didn't say in the article what the other schmugs were, but I Googled how long do pills and other schmugs stay in your system. And it said up to like 1 to 3 days. It really wasn't over like 3 or 4 days for real. So let's just say if he was on schmugs, he hadn't used prior to him passing away because nothing showed up in his system. Another person came out the woodworks, and this person name is Manny Cross, and he reposted the People magazine cover and stamped the word lies over it. And he said, if you love Twitch, screenshot this and post it on your page, your story everywhere. This ends today. Ooh. He said, dear Allison, you have lied for the last time on my brother. Oh, so this the brother. You have lied for the last time on my brother. He was absolutely no addict. You will say and do anything for $1. An addict, you are the one that was messing with I think he got Coke. Yeah, Coke, Molly, and X. I have all the proof. Play with somebody safe. Country boy right here. I don't give a F. Every person who knew him knows your line and have been doing dirty crap for a long time. Should I post our last conversation? Try me. You have no idea what I have to post. Here's a few questions I have for you though. Why did you make his mom sign an NDA to see her son's body?
What?
Why did his closest friends and family have to sign NDA to attend his funeral? Wait a minute, is this his brother or is he just calling him a brother? I don't know. Why did you lie at the funeral about how every day was magical? It wasn't. He told me everything. You had to try and demonize Nelson, and now I see why. You demonize anyone in his life that found out the truth about you. You will say his friends aren't his friends. You will discredit anyone that knows the truth. You're a toxic woman, and I truly believe he would still be alive had he not been married to you. My only regret is telling him to work on it with you for the sake of the kids when he talked to me about leaving you. I just didn't know the full truth. Just like everyone that supports you. We were both in the same situation, married to toxic narcissists that loved Black men as a fetish that will lie and cry wolf and twist narratives and so-called evidence to be a victim and make $1. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, they are tearing her up. We didn't have our dads the way we wanted, so we persevered through the bullish to be the best fathers we could. Today is the last day you do this. I was contacted about a TV show last year, and after sending their condolences about me losing Steven, guess what the producer said about you? The same thing all of them say about you. You're a money-hungry, lying narcissist that will play victim and say and do anything for $1. Last question. Wasn't it your pow-pow that was used?
No! God, please, no! 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 Oh, my God! Got him!
Girl.
Got him!
Keep playing with my brother's name. This is the year of the truth. Everything is offline. Nothing is off limits. And forever. Another person posted on their Instagram story by the name of J. Chris Moore. They posted a picture of Allison and wrote on it, you the one that was doing them schmugs. We know the real. Let's not forget what was up your nose. Then that same person wrote, due to the recent selfish acts of a certain horrible piece of trash human being who only wants to use my best friend's memory to benefit herself and her stupid book she's selling, I think I want to go live and share some real actual heartfelt memories of Steven and open it to anyone who wants to hop in and share. Yeah, Allison, you done fucked up. You done messed up. You done got hit by... You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Then their manager came out and said, for over a decade, I put up with so much disrespect and just plain evil stuff from you because of him. I should have dropped you as a manager. I hate that I built you up and fought extremely hard for you to get jobs. Even hiring you as a judge on a show on Bravo I helped build. Should have let them fire you when you showed your true colors on set and held us up because you could barely speak. Don't act holier than thou with the demons and skeletons you have. Your house is made of glass. I don't have to say a thing. Others are coming for you now. People know my addiction journey because it's part of my testimony. If you truly are healed, then share your true self and not monetize Steven. Baby, they said not today. Not today, Satan. Not today. Whoa. Somebody else by the name of Comfort Fidoke wrote, for too long, I've stayed silent, quietly supporting the family, even as I watch this all unfold. Signing NDAs under the guise of protecting his name only enabled you to twist the narrative. But now enough is enough. Since Steven's passing, your actions have been nothing short of questionable. Within 48 hours, you changed your last name from Boss back to Holker on Instagram, hired a defense attorney. Why would you be hiring a defense attorney? And altered your story about Steven's whereabouts. What is the purpose of all of this? What good does it do to disrespect Steven's family, especially his mother? I've heard the conversations firsthand, the disrespect, the dismissal, the unbelievable behavior towards the woman who gave him life. How could you do that to someone who claims to love him? After all of that, Allison then released a statement. She had to say something because, I mean, they've been jumping her. So she wrote on her story, to fans of Steven and our family and friends, I want to be clear that my only intention in writing the book is to share my own story as well as parts of my life with Steven. To help other people just like you. I never really knew what happened, and even as I am trying to put the pieces together, I will never really know. If you decide to read the book, hopefully you'll see my intention is to celebrate the love and life I shared with Steven and our 3 beautiful children, and also the more complex aspects of both of our lives. I hope that by sharing our full story, maybe I can help someone else who might see themselves or a loved one in Steven. In sharing, I hope that maybe they can catch some of the red flags that I missed before it's too late. Over the course of the last 2 years, I've spoken in detail with NAMI as well as the Solomon family and the Defense Line Foundation to better educate myself on mental health issues so that I can share warning signs with others. All of my proceeds from this book are going to fund the mental health focus foundation I started in Steven's honor. Girl, I thought you was really good to say somebody else charity, but it's a charity that you run, so the money coming to you. Girl, because you ain't giving that money to nobody. You ain't worked no job since that man passed. Girl, you're keeping that money. You're pocketing that money. Stop. She then says, my hope is that we don't need to lose another husband, brother, father, or friend to suicide. I believe that if Steven were able to choose, he would choose to have his story told if it meant saving even one life. Much love to all those who have supported our family these many years. Now, I see she didn't address any of the stuff that all these people are saying about her own alleged drug abuse, the NDAs, the way that she's treated his family, her diva antics, all of this stuff. Like, she didn't address any of that, which leads me to believe that, yes, it is true. Now, this is what I got to say about the situation. I feel as though if she wanted to write a memoir, that's her prerogative. She's a grown woman. It's her life. We don't live her life. She can do as she pleads. I feel like it's okay for her to tell her story in her life with this person. Would I have frankly done that, especially so soon after his passing? No. If I was in her position, would I have written the book maybe years later? Probably. Can't say. I do not like the fact that she used his personal diary entries allegedly in this book. I think that is totally crossing the line. I think that it's okay to talk about her own experiences with this person, but to go and violate his privacy in that way is just not okay, in my opinion. Now, she's alleging that she found schmugs and things. We don't know. We weren't there. We don't know if she's telling the truth or lying, but everybody else in his life is saying that he wasn't on schmugs. That's easy to say, but you don't know a person's everyday life. It's plenty of people that have hid schmug addictions, and the closest people to them didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say whether he was or he was not, right? Would that be something that I would tell the world? I think so. If that was my experience with that person, would I have done it 2 years after he passed? No. Like I said, if I was to write a book, it probably would be years later when I'm able to fully digest everything and, look at the full picture of it all, and tell that part of my experience with this person at a later date, because I just wouldn't even be concentrating on that right now. If she is in fact keeping the kids away from his family, that's so messed up. It's wrong. If she did, well, it's obvious that she supposedly had made his family sign an NDA, including his mother, and people are saying that, she was disrespectful to his mother and all of these things. 100% not acceptable. Not acceptable under any circumstance. But whatever's in the dark shall come to the light. And y'all know I tell y'all this all the time, that karma is real, and that you got to be careful how you treat people, what you say, what you speak out of your mouth, because the tongue is a weapon, and any weapon that you form against somebody else, it will be formed against you. So if this lady is out here living foul and doing all of this stuff, it's going to come out in the wash. It might not happen tomorrow. It might not happen next week, next month, next year, but it will happen eventually. We might not ever know about it, but she gonna get hers if that is the true case. I saw a lot of people on social media saying this is what he get for marrying a white woman. Black women stand down. We ain't got nothing to do with that. I agree. I ain't caping for nobody. But at the end of the day, whether she was white or black, a white or a black or a Chinese Indian woman could have done the same thing. But I do get the outrage from black women because, these black successful men, they get on and then they're with a white girl. And then you want to be shocked when they white girl. You know what I'm saying? But the same thing could have happened if it was a black woman or vice versa, whatever. Now, here is my conspiracy theory, because I watch a lot of true crime. And if his family members and close friends and managers are all saying he was not on schmugs, that he was unhappy in his marriage, that he was talking about leaving you, that you're this mean, horrible person behind the scenes, and that you're money hungry, you're selfish, you pull all these stunts and shows. And then when the question was posed, wasn't that your pow that he used? I'm not going to say why you had a pow in your home, maybe for protection. I don't know. But she's already in another relationship. Two days later, you go on Instagram and take boss off your name. It was your pow. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Lady, did you have something to do with this man passing? Is this about to be the next OJ? The female edition? Because we all were shocked when this man just suddenly unalived himself. He supposedly got up that morning, left out the house. She couldn't find him. He went to a hotel and then unalived himself. Now, they said he could have been going through some mental health issues. Was it an insurance policy that she had on him where some money was coming in? I don't know. But it's looking real skeptical. It's looking real fishy to me. They might need to reopen the case. Okay, because now I got questions, Miss Allison. Because how you already in another relationship a year and a half later? Like, I wouldn't even be thinking about no man. That's just me. If, like they said, you got up at the funeral saying that y'all relationship was so magical and wonderful, but they all looking like, girl, you lying. So if you was in this magical, wonderful, loving relationship, it's that easy for you to then move on to somebody else already? And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I just know me personally, I wouldn't even be thinking about that. Hell, look at Lauren London and Vanessa Bryant. It's been 4-5 years since their spouses passed away. We still ain't seen them pop out with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, I feel like it's justifiable to go ahead and be with somebody else. Enough time has passed. And I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but it is a little suspect to me. Did you want to be with your new man in the clear with the money? I'm just saying, I think we got a lifetime story here. I don't know what's going on, but something in the milk ain't clean. What y'all think about all this? I can't wait to hear your opinions down below. You know I'm going to read the comments and respond. So let's talk about it. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.